What is up, everybody, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Black Rose.
And I'm Summer Filth, and I'm very filthy.
And welcome back to Stuff
with Unknown Drag Queens.
Stuff with the unknown.
It's called Stuff with Unknown Drag Queens.
Alright, you guys, in today's video,
today's topic is cartoons. Kids cartoons you watch as a child, cartoons you watch growing up. They have such a... I think cartoons you watch as a kid and cartoons you watch growing up have a big influence on a lot of things in your life. I think they influence like your sense of humor.
Yeah.
And all kinds of other things.
How you develop your mind too.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I think this a big part of it is just like humor in general. Like, it's good to have a good sense of humor. And obviously we do.
Oh, totally.
So.
You have, I mean, like for us, you can't be drag queens and not have a sense of humor.
No, I think that's a #1 thing. Like,
because then, like,
you can't.
Your life is sad.
Like the first time someone reads you, like you're just gonna lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what kind of cartoons did you watch as a child?
So growing up, for me, like there's different segments of cartoons you watch as a kid. I think like there's the for when I was a kid, there was the Saturday morning cartoons.
Okay.
Are you a Saturday morning cartoon person?
Well, we didn't have cable growing up, so.
Oh, I don't think we did either.
We used
really.
rabbit ears.
We didn't have cable either, so not for a lot of my childhood. So for me, it was like on Saturday mornings as a kid, like a young kid, it's the basics. It's Bugs Bunny, it's the Roadrunner, it's a lot of the Warner Brothers cartoons were sort of my go-to as a young kid. I'm a little older than you, so I did go through some cartoon phases that were before your time. There was a Mr. T cartoon show that was on in like the 80s. Like
Mr. T, like chains and mohawk.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
There was that. I always loved. Well, it was older, a little bit older in my childhood. The Ninja Turtles came out, and that was.
Oh, I loved the. Yeah, I grew up watching them. I used to have a. Sorry to interrupt. They had a Raphael. Acrylic doll.
Oh, no way.
It was so cute. It was huge, enormous too. And my cousin actually bought one. My cousin Mike, the DJ, he collects toys, and he actually bought one off of eBay, a vintage one in a box, which was exactly what I had in my childhood. Yeah. It was so cute. But anyways, awesome. Sorry.
No, my brother and I, the first time, I distinctly remember my brother and I, the first time we saw the very first ever, like we saw like the pilot for it on TV. And we lost our shit. Like, we were just like, what the hell? This is amazing. I also went through the He-Man phase. Like, I watched He-Man as a kid growing up and I had the action figures. So when I saw Ninja Turtles, we were both just like, this is like next level, hilarious awesomeness. So.
I grew up in the 90s. I'm a 90s baby. And I grew up watching like Rugrats.
Yeah.
I used to watch Hey Arnold. I used to watch Ren and Stimpy show on Nickelodeon.
It's fantastic.
Which was kind of weird because, I mean, that cartoon is kind of like edgy.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
No,
and now as adults, that I see clips of that show, I'm like, why were children watching that?
It's pretty high level, like, sarcasm and, like it's, there's some pretty hidden jokes in it. It's really funny.
I watch a lot of Disney. Okay. I'm a huge Disney fan. Like, I actually grew up watching Snow White. Yeah. Hence my tattoo of the evil queen. I was always attracted to like the villains.
Okay. Nice.
And I think my favorite cartoon was actually Rugrats.
Rugrats.
Angelica was my bitch. She was a bitch.
That was after my time, so I missed the Rugrats phase, but I've seen bits and pieces of it. Obviously, I probably would have watched it. As I got into like more younger, like teenager phase, I did still watch afternoon cartoons when I got home from school, and that would have been things like Darkwing Duck, DuckTales.
DuckTales.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes. DuckTales. Woo.
And then there was a Animaniacs. Did you ever see?
Oh, that one was funny with the little black and white little kind of like rats kind of looking.
Yeah.
The girl was my favorite. I don't remember her name.
They were very sarcastic and very funny, and they read each other for filth. It was hilarious. And there was like a sub cartoon in that cartoon, which was Pinky and the Brain.
Oh, Pinky and the Brain.
Yes.
Which is our dog.
Yes. He's
our
definitely
dog's Pinky.
Not the Brain. He's Pinky. So those were like, as a teenager, those were some of my favorites because they were very. I always appreciated like cartoons that could be very sarcastic and like where people like it was just like next level dry humor kind of. So that always entertained me very much.
Now as an adult, what do you like watching? Because I know we watch
Rick
cartoons
and Morty,
all the time. Oh,
obviously,
totally.
Rick and Morty, huge Rick and Morty fan. There's that new one that's on Hulu. I'm forgetting the name of it right now. That's from the makers of Rick and Morty. It's really funny because
it's hilarious.
It is very good. They have a Pooba, which is hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Obviously, you know, American Dad is a huge. I mean, Family Guy is hilarious, but for me, I don't know why. I just feel like this great comfort with American Dad. Like I can have it on in the background, and I do have it on in the background a lot, like almost every day. It's like people watch The Office. So we watch
it's literally what we like fall asleep with too.
Yeah.
American Dad.
It's just it's just so funny. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Roger's hilarious.
Especially like the older episodes.
Yeah. Most cartoons like in the early seasons aren't very good, but if you go back and watch American Dad the first couple of seasons, there's some jokes in there that are like so amazing.
Yep.
And even like just having it on and watching it a few times, like we'll still hear jokes that we missed. And
Bob's Burgers. Oh my God, I love Tina Belcher.
So love Tina Belcher. Love everything about that cartoon. Is so funny. That's another one where like we'll leave it on and like I'll catch a line from like one of the kids that I'd never heard before, and I'll just start laughing because it was like what did Gene just say? Like that was so. It's such a subtle little thing, but it was hilarious.
Yeah. If you could live in any of the cartoon worlds, which one would you live in?
Oh, for me, it would be American Dad. It's just the most.
I would probably be
outrageous.
best friends with Roger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Roger and Klaus.
All of his like personas are so hilarious. He does so many drag queen personas. Basically, they're not drag queens, but they are drag queens. Roger is a drag queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, he can be anything. That's what's so amazing about that character. Is like they can just use him for anything, you know.
No, I haven't smoked cannabis in a while, but when I used to smoke cannabis, I used to trip out watching Hey Arnold, and so many like adult jokes are in that show. It's hilarious, but.
Yeah, so like
Sailor Moon. Oh my God! Let's talk about Sailor Moon real quick.
I've never seen
Sailor Moon.
So but I love like the bits I have seen of it.
Legend has it that they're one of the. I believe it's Mars. Sailor Mars. That's transgendered.
Oh,
did you know that?
I did not know that.
Google it. You'll find it.
Superior.
We've been around, baby, since the beginning of time. Since we were children. But yeah, cartoons.
Cartoons, lots of little animation.
Who watches them?
Who watches them? Who doesn't watch them?
Who Karens their children?
Cartoons. They keep your children interested in television while you're doing lines of coke in your kitchen.
Or sucking dick.
Or sucking a dick.
But anyways, you guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Unknown Drag Queens
Stuff with Unknown Drag Queens.
But anyways, you guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Stuff with Unknown Drag Queens. And we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Later.
Alright. Now let's pose for the thumbnail. Okay. Alrighty.